Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to get up and running with NB Android, which is the Android SDK plugin for Netbeans, because if you're like me, you don't like Eclipse at all, which is the default environment that Google supports. So some guys have written their own little third-party plugin that works with the Android SDK with Netbeans. So go ahead and of course you're going to want to download the Android SDK installer from Google. I'll put the link to that in the description probably. So yeah, go ahead, pretty self-explanatory. I've already got it installed, so I'm not going to do that again, but I'm sure you could figure that out. Then you're going to want to launch the SDK manager. You're going to see a window like this. I've already got a couple of these packages installed, so I have this button checked. But check whichever Android platforms you're going to want to work with. So for instance, you want to be developing for 2.2, let's say. Go ahead and check that off. You don't really need this other stuff, but so I don't have it installed. You're going to mainly need the SDK platform and possibly the Google APIs for each platform you plan on developing for. Go ahead and click Install Packages, Accept All. Once again, I've already installed this, so I'm not going to download it again. Then go ahead into Tools and Manage AVDs. And this is the list of virtual devices that you test your programs out on. Of course, this is not actually necessary. If you actually have an Android device, you can just deploy it onto that device straight from Netbeans. But if you don't and you won't want to use the emulator, select New, give it a name, select the platform you want to be developing for, which is what version of Android and possibly Google APIs will be installed in this emulator. Probably good to give it an SD card. 16 megabytes should be fine. You can pick the screen resolution. Probably going to want to go with default again, and that will probably be fine. I'm just going to cancel this though. Alright, next, get out of this. You're going to want to launch Netbeans. Going to take forever to start up, of course. And there we go. Go ahead and go into Tools, Plugins, and it is going to load some stuff. Go into Settings and click Add, and type in whatever you want. That's just a label for you. I'm going to call it NB Android so I know what it is. And enter in this URL, which I will also put down in the description. Click OK. It's going to load. Go to the available plugins and type in Android in the search. And you're going to want to go ahead and download and install that plugin. Yada yada yada, accept the license, and it will download. It's going to tell you that, I don't know, some stuff. Click continue. And it should be working. Alright, gonna close out of this. If it works, there we go. Let's try it out. File, new project, Android project. I call it Hello World. Package name, com.test. Manage Android SDK. We're going to have to do that. And click Browse to find your Android SDK. It should have installed to program files, x86 if you're on 64-bit operating system. and then Android and Android SDK is the default. Of course, you might have changed that when you installed the SDK and install it to wherever you like. Open, okay, it's gonna bring up these. I'm just gonna check Android 2.2. Finish. And there we go, we got a project. Let's try it out. It's giving me an error because it hasn't generated the layout, but if we do build, it should work. Build failed. Okay, ignore that error. I was just having an issue because I was messing around with my files and I reinstalled some of this stuff. So if you have that issue for whatever reason, what I did was delete my .android folder within my user directory, and that cleared up the problem. But if this is your first time installing it, you probably should not have that problem. But anyway, alright, go ahead and try running this again. And it is compiling and running. There we go. Thank you for using the Android SDK, blah blah blah. Proceed. And here is the AVD, your virtual device. It is booting up. Okay, so the device finally booted up. It didn't actually run the project because this was the first time it started, but if we go back and we tell it to build, it should launch the application in the emulator now. And there you go. Hello world. Thanks. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Maybe if you guys are interested in me doing some actual tutorials on Android programming, maybe I'll get around to doing that. Let me know. Thanks, guys.